am teaching this class because I've found that a lot of the conversation around AI and law is in some cases too optimistic, and I think in some cases too afraid. And I have the perspective of using AI day in and day out on virtually everything I do in some way, and have a perspective to share with the students about where it hits and where it misses. So I'm Chris Kercher, and I'm a commercial litigation partner at Quinn Emanuel. Throughout my career, I've handled some of the most interesting high-stakes litigations and other disputes in the country. And several years ago, I began experimenting with incorporating the use of large language models, or AI, in my practice. And what I happened on was an interesting insight that my time was actually not my most limited resource, but it was my attention. It was my ability to create and keep a mental model of entire cases. And I found that the large language model tools that exist for consumers and enterprise today are incredibly capable of assisting me and other litigators at that task. I think students are going to get the first real look at what I'll call next level AI use. So I think of AI in some sense like simple machines for the mind. So rather than a pulley or a lever, it's a tool that can do simple tasks like summarization or translation or classification. But where it really gets interesting, and I think this is something that's underexplored, is when you start combining those elements, you get a more complex cognitive machine capable of assisting the litigator as a thought partner from literally the start of the case until the end and everything in between. So I'm excited to teach this course because it's the first opportunity I've had to explain to those outside of my firm how I'm using large language models in the day-to-day of my case. And in particular, it'll be an interactive course where I'm working with the students in real time to learn how to build the scaffolding and the model of a given litigation. And it can be difficult at times to stay engaged and focus on supervising and directing the work done by the AI. And so I'm excited to share with students some techniques I use to make sure that everything that leaves my desk that goes to someone who's relying on it is something that I personally stand behind.